The NHS would not be able to function without the international workforce. Vacancy remain a big concern with the estimate of 111,000 posts currently unfilled substantively. Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. On this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. I also do reaction videos on this channel, so if this content sounds like what you'll be interested in, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real G. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. It's no news that so many NHS workers are currently leaving the UK. Yes, you heard me right. I'm sure some of you must have seen it on news and all of that. NHS are currently facing staff shortage. So if you're looking for a job with visa sponsorship, I know these days some persons will tell you that UK don't cast. It never casts though, because some persons are still coming to this country. Yes. Anyway, I'll share with you guys what you all need to do, especially those of you still applying to get a job in the UK. I'll tell you this, I think the best website you should search for job is Track. So here is what is happening with the NHS. Nearly 170,000 staff have left the NHS, and let's be honest with ourselves, who will fill in these gaps? Anyways, before we go further about this NHS job, today's video is being sponsored. Hi guys, so I need less than 2 minutes of your time to introduce to you all the best app you can use to send money to African countries. So this app is called Lemfi. Lemfi is a mobile app that allows users in UK, US, Canada to send money to 10 African countries, which include Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, and 6 other African countries. Isn't that amazing? So I use this app to send money back home, and this app is the best. The good thing about this app is when I send money back home, they get the money in less than a minute with zero transfer fee. So now if you're looking for the best app, I would definitely refer you to Lemfi. All you need to do is to go to your Google Play Store or Apple App Store to download the Lemfi app. Or better still, click on the link on the description below for easy access. When you click on that link, it will take you direct to the Lemfi app, and then you install it. Do not forget to use my referral code ELASFAM for 15% cash back when you make your first £100 transfer. Yes, you heard me right. So here is another reason you should use the Lemfi app. The app is so easy to use, and they've got the best exchange rate. That way you have more money for your people and the things that matters. Go check them out. I am sure you like it. Definitely NHS will have to recruit from overseas, and this is what it says on this article. NHS risks more staff shortage as quarter of workers plan to leave in 5 years. So what is currently happening is that so many persons are leaving the job. Some persons, because of the stress, is overwhelming, they feel like it's just too much, and some of them, after their sponsorship they get indefinitely, they leave for other countries. They go countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, where they will have good and comfortable life. One thing about the UK, to be honest, I know some persons are living the UK and some persons enjoy the country, some persons love this country, but some persons have no choice but to remain in the country. Now with the NHS, so many healthcare professionals are leaving the work because some of them feel like they are being underpaid for it. And the sad reality is that even when you pick extra shift, meaning when you work more, you get taxed. So what is now the benefit of working more when the government will still take the money off you? So these are some reasons why some persons get discouraged working with the NHS, to be honest, and I don't blame them if they leave, because that's no reason why I work this hard only for me to get peanuts and still get taxed when I decide to do extra shift. Anyway, listen to what it says in this article. It says, we know that NHS is facing a workforce crisis, but how many people work in the NHS England and what are their job roles? The NHS workforce is growing, but not rapidly enough to keep pace with the demand. This means that urgent action is needed to ensure that the NHS has enough staff in place to deliver high quality care and to develop the service for the future. Solving this problem will require consistent and concerted action at both local and national level in order to address wide-ranging issues such as workforce planning, pay, training, and staff well-being. Workforce by the staff. The NHS England are currently employing around 1.5 million people on a hand count basis, counting each individual member of staff, and 1.3 million people on a full-time equivalent to FTE base. Under it says international staff, the UK current immigration policy allow health and social care staff apply for a visa to work in the UK for up to 5 years. The NHS would not be able to function without the international workforce, who accounts for nearly 1 in every 5 people who work in the health service. Some job roles are more reliant than other on international staff. For example, international staff make up to 37% of doctor compared with just over 5% of managers. Guys, are you hearing that? 35% of doctors are international. So almost, in fact, in the future it might be 50% might even be doctors. So in as much as they are saying that, oh, they've stopped, some person will say they've stopped recruiting from overseas, some person will say this, to be honest, they are currently recruiting from overseas. So I've seen a couple of persons that came from Nigeria, and I asked them a couple of questions. How did they get the job? And this person is not on the job they got. They are not nurses, they are not doctors. One was, is he radiographer? One was radiographer, and the other person was what? Is he dental nurse? I don't know, something like that. So they told me if you're planning to get the job in the UK, especially if you want to work for the NHS, it's important for you to join a body. Before you start applying back to back, it's good for you to have everything. So for example, if you have got your NHERIC, you've got your passport, you've joined or you've registered a body. For example, for nurses it's NMC, for dental nurses or dental technician, I think their own is General Dental Council. So whatever field you're working, you need to check that body. So if you're a lab scientist, you're whatever you are, it's important to check that body and register. This person I'm talking about, they're in Nigeria, so they registered this body since when they were in Nigeria. When they started applying for this job, they have registered, they've got their passport, they've got everything ready. So they started applying back to back. They said they received a couple of interviews, some rejected them, until some of them got lucky this year. At least 3 persons that came to this country based on visa sponsorship. Even when people are struggling, like I said, they are not even nurses or doctors. The problem with some persons is that when you're asking them to interview them, make videos, some of them, I don't know, some of them don't want to show their face. If not, I would have loved to interview a couple of them, to be honest, so that they'll share step by step what they did. But one thing I will tell you is that it's important to register with track. NHS website is important. They always post job every day. You can hear from this article 37% of doctors in NHS are recruited from overseas. So there's no way NHS can stop recruiting from overseas. And currently, like I said, so many persons are leaving the UK because of the stress and other reasons why people are leaving the UK. So if you're watching this video, whether you're inside or outside the UK, you want a visa sponsorship, I would advise you to keep applying with NHS. Register. I made a video step by step how you can register with NHS and how you get job notification. If you have not watched that video, watch that video. Try to register with NHS so that you'll be among the first set of people whenever they post job. In fact, there's always job. The problem is that when you go for interview, they will always interview you, and if you don't get the job, do not feel bad because you're not the only person applying for this job. I feel like what so many persons do is that when they apply for this job, they get discouraged, they feel bad, and they just get tired of applying because they are being discouraged. But if you're looking for something, if you're looking for a job with sponsorship, one thing I'll tell you is do not give up. Like I said, you don't have to be a nurse, you don't have to be a doctor. Most of this medical related course sponsor. All you need to do is go on this website, type in whatever job you're looking for. You will see so many jobs. Like I said, maybe the interview might not favor you the first time, but do not give up. And it's also important to join a body. So if you have not do that, these people I told you about, they are all Nigerians, and they told me they joined a body in Nigeria, and that helped them a lot. So I'll tell you this to join you. It doesn't matter if whether you're Nigerian or you're not. Please do not mind me. I'm a Nigerian. So these people I was talking about, they are all from Nigeria. So what they told me is just what I am trying to communicate for those of you looking for a job with visa sponsorship from overseas. And the good thing about most of this job with the NHS is that you will come with your dependents. Yes, you can come with your dependents. So all you need to do is to focus your energy on that website. For those of you that are wanting to come to the UK to work, there are other countries you can also consider. I always say this, so many countries that you can also consider. And the latest trend in Canada is straight resident permit. Canada is also a sure place, to be honest, to also apply for job. I'll say this, especially if you want your one-way paper. Canada is a sure bet. But if you want to come to the UK, you all need to do this. On this article, this is what it also said. It says, vacancy remain a big concern with the estimate of 111,000 posts currently unfilled substantively. Although the NHS workforce has been growing, demand for NHS service has been growing fast, and the health service has not been able to recruit and retain sufficient staff to keep up. As well as doctors, nurses, vacancy rates are high. For other staff, including allied health professionals such as physiotherapists, occupational therapists, although some substantive posts are filled temporarily, by bank and agency staff, this can be costly to the NHS. So now, for those of you that don't know, these agencies that work with NHS or all these agency workers, they pay them more. So if you're an agency worker, they pay the agency company more money. So instead of them paying agency company, they feel like it's important for them to recruit. And mind you, they have got 111,000 vacancies currently. So all I'm trying to say is that the UK cannot do with immigrants. They are currently recruiting healthcare professionals. Like I said, you don't have to be a nurse, doctor, or healthcare worker. There are other fields that they are currently recruiting. So if you're looking for a job with visa sponsorship, check out NHS. I feel like NHS is the best site for you now to check, because they are massively recruiting. Well, I just feel the need to share this because some of you might be discouraged saying the UK are not recruiting and all of that. I might not be sharing jobs like saying, oh, this company is recruiting, this company is recruiting, because I feel like even when we post these jobs, thousands of people apply, and when thousands of people apply, they'll be like, you people just be posting jobs that are not real. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So I feel the best is for you to download or sign up on that app, so that when you see such job or whatever job role you're looking for, it'll be so easy for you to apply directly. Well, I just feel the need to share this video. If you find this video informative and interesting to watch, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And also feel free to leave me a comment on any type of video you would like me to make, and I'll try my best and get back to you. I'll see you guys in my next post. Bye guys.